Monday, 18th April, and as you can see, I'm live on MX24GH, bringing you the best when it comes to entertainment, news, to pushing the culture. I'm going to use that word a bit more because for this show, it's all about the culture, the fashion, the entertainment as a whole, the music, the guests that come through, the discussions we have. It's all for the culture because I grew up on hip-hop and music, so, it's a blessing to be here. Even though it's a holiday, very big blessing to be here to bring you this show the best way we know how. Send us messages at MX24GH on all platforms. Be a part of the conversation. Tell them what you're up to. What are you doing this holiday? Where are you going? What's the plan? So, yes, we have a couple of cool stories we're going to be discussing pertaining to the entertainment industry. I have my guests coming through. But first off, let's go for a quick commercial break. When we get back, I'm going to get into it.
Wanted a fun day out with your family without compromising on the experience? This Easter Monday, families, chat groups, corporate brands, music brands, choirs, get ready for the biggest Jolly Jamboree experience as Jeanette Services presents the maiden edition of Family Fest. It's going to be a day of captivating entertainment, music, fashion, games, and food with lots of musical performances by Joe Mettle, Celestine Donko, Akese Brimpong, and many more. Date, Monday 18th of April 2022. Venue, Enclave Gardens, East Legon, 10 a.m. sharp. Rate, 50 cedis for adults and 20 for kids, plus free giveaways. For family packages, ticket reservations, sponsorship, and stands, call 0248 810 396. This event is powered by 33.19, official media partner, MX24 TV.
Need the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversations, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derek Aim, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello to the MX24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com.
Hey guys, it's another Tuesday. You know how we do it. This is Tech Today with your boy Eddie Kumsen. You know how we do it. Is that time?
Says Apple doesn't need to be pressured to follow the trends because Apple is Apple.
Apps run better on iOS devices than ever right on Android.
Yeah. So coding is an integral part of tech, but there are so many fields in tech as well. So
it has a car system where you can monetize and change any configuration that you want.
I'm here to give you the latest trends, the rumors and the leaks in the world of tech.
Welcome back to the show, guys. And I'm already getting messages on social media, and that's great. So send me messages at JasonE_A on all platforms. Be a part of the conversation pertaining to everything we talk about. And before we did go for that break, I asked you guys, what are you doing this holiday? Are you stepping out? Are you staying? Are you going to work? Are you working? Let me know, because a couple of people I'm sure are. Let me know what you're up to at MX24GH on all platforms. And yes, we're going to carry on as we do every single Monday through to Friday. We have guests on the show because I can't do this by myself. You know, when it comes to discussions, there's the mediator, so to speak, and then there's the audience, and there's the people we're talking to. That makes the conversations interesting, deep. So that's why we always have cool guests come through the studio. And he's a brother. I've known him for a while, and I'm actually wondering why he's also working on a holiday. He works a lot, but I'm wondering why. So I'm going to ask him what he's up to. I have GH Hyper in the studio. A lot of people know you, man.
Yeah.
One of the most famous guys in Ghana right now. You're always working, and it's a holiday.
It's a holiday. Even the work, more of the work is on a holiday and on a weekend. Yeah.
How does wifey feel about it?
Yeah, she complains, but
she does, right?
When she was coming to the relationship, she knew I was what I was doing. So
nice one, nice one. But are you stepping out tonight? Are you stepping out tonight?
Yeah, definitely.
And how's the Ghana nightlife? Do you think it's getting more interesting? Because I had a couple of friends come from Nigeria last year and we're going out, and they had a lot of fun. But with the way things are settling down, you know what I'm talking about, looking at this year, do you think it's going to be a better in terms of the nightlife?
The nightlife in Ghana now is the ish, man. It's the ish because looking at what we did with the Year of Return.
Yeah.
And then subsequently bloggers and influencers coming to embrace the nightlife on their blogs. I mean, it sends Ghana.
So can we match the Year of Return? Let me just ask you this.
Can we match it?
Yes. Or even better?
We can even do better.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Because now, this year, Ghana is going to the World Cup. And then, you know, the mileage is going to give us.
That's true.
So after World Cup is in November to December.
After we take the World Cup.
After we
take the World Cup.
So
it's
going to give Ghana some mileage. And already we have this December thing that everybody from every walk of life, like, you know, troop into the country, catch some mad vibes and all that. So it's getting better.
Shall I need to go out with this guy because you also host some of the coolest events, you know. So I'm very happy to have you here. And again, send us messages at MX24GH on every single platform. Be a part of the conversation. I know most of you guys see GH Media on social media. He's everywhere. If there's anything you want to ask him, please ask him right now. But I was asking about events and it getting better. Let me ask you this too, pertaining to our first story, right? Rick Ross, he's performed recently in Nigeria. He's been to Ghana, I think Angola. He's been around, you know. Let me ask you this before we get to his story. What do you think about the music scene, the Ghanaian music scene right now?
All right, so the Ghanaian...
Honest answers.
Honest answers. The Ghanaian music scene now, it's it went down a bit because of the Nigeria influx of their sounds, their Afrobeats taking over our music. And it took Shatta Wale to, come up and say his mind and all that. And then people started paying attention to our acts. It was from that accession that came, that people paid attention to Camido's music, the Sugarcane, and then Black Sheriff. So gradually our sense of embracing our own started awakening. So I think now
it's in a better place.
It's in a better place because you go out before that rant by Shatta Wale. you go out and 90% Niger music, and I don't blame the DJs because the Niger music is nice, it's easily relatable, it's danceable.
Because that's what I've always asked is someone saying don't play this music, will it make this music better?
No,
it won't make it better.
Just do good music and automatically it will pick. Look at Black Sheriff.
And as you said, Black Sheriff, Camido, Kelvin Boy.
Kelvin Boy,
you know,
Kelvin
Boy.
Yeah, down flat. You know. So
we can do it.
We can do it. We can do it.
So we actually have a video in reaction to like what Rick Ross said, which is big news. You know, I saw Kwesi Arthur actually post a video not too long ago. So check it out and come back. We're going to continue the conversation.
Kwesi Arthur, Black Sheriff, Kawina MP, Georgina Abi, Alex Unusual, J Bod. Much love to the squad, and make sure, let's keep turning up. We getting big and big.
Yeah, Kwesi Arthur, Kuina MP, J Bad. Big shout out to the squad. First of all, this is big. You know, this is huge, right? This
To me,
is it okay? Is it as big as people are making it seem?
No, to me, it's something normal. Like, it's just a normal.
How's this normal though, Hyper?
Because the recross we know now is not the recross of 8 years, 7 years.
But does that reduce the
That would
impact
have
it
been
has?
very big, but for now, recross, you know, tell me, does recross has any current song that we can jump
Okay, he
to
may
or-
not be the biggest thing now, but we've also always been looking at international labels probably signing, you know, or working with African artists. Obviously, I mean, when it comes to Davido, when it comes to Wizkid and Burna Boy, they've done it. Sarkodie has worked with the international labels. Black Sharif, when he signed to Empire, that's a whole other story. But is it becoming a thing now? And why don't you think Records doing this is as big of a thing?
Oh, to me, I see it very normal. We had the time Akon was very hot. When he came to Ghana, he made some signings and all that. We didn't see anything come out of it. So
you want results?
Yeah. So me, sometimes I just see it as, I mean, hype.
So what if Rick Ross was to sign these people? Would it still not be a big thing for you? Would you think
if he signs them, it's a good news, but to the show working, I'm not for it. Like,
So-
I just see it as a normal, those foreign arts vibe.
supporting our own? Okay, so what do you think how do I put this question? What do you think would make it for you in terms of, because right now, like I said, we see these artists work with international acts, right? Drake featured Wizkid, and I think that's the second most streamed song on Spotify ever, over 2 billion something streams. So what would make it a big case for you personally, GH Hyper, if, to see international artists working with local artists?
To me, like, I should just see results. That's it. I should just see results, not those media hype signing and all that. And then at the end of the day, the artists cannot even come out with one good song or one hit song. No.
Okay.
You should just see results. I've seen it several times. I think it got to a point an artist was signed to Rockefeller, Jay-Z's records and all that. So now,
I mean, it's a very interesting perspective you're looking for, because once people see this, they're going like, whoa.
And even if you look at the video, I think it was just written for him and it was just mentioning the names, man.
Okay, so what do you think about record labels now in general? Because as I was saying, you know, Black Sharif has been going through a lot. I'm sure you've been following the story. And for us artists, you know, we want to see, every artist should want to see a fellow artist do well. Then that's happening. Do you think record labels are the way forward in terms of music in Ghana? And
Record labels really help in projecting the artist, in managing the artist. It depends on where the artist finds his or himself, right? Like his or herself. Like, it depends on where the artist finds his or herself, because we have good record labels in Ghana, such as Links Entertainment. They are doing amazingly well with their act, Kidi, Kwame Eugene.
What D-Black is doing with Sefa.
And D-Black too,
thing,
the Black Avenue Music. You know, so there are good record labels in Ghana. It depends on the artist. You know, some artists, they are not ready to go through the process. They just want everything done quick for them. And now things don't work like that. You need to take your time. Whilst on the record label, you're also looking out for, hey, what I'm doing, is it good for me? Is the management helping me? You know, those kind of, so you should have all those thoughts. And management too, they want you to succeed, because when you succeed, they will get
that's
booking
the thing,
fees.
I don't think
no
record label.
Yeah, they will get booking fees and all that. Charlie, they will make some money. So, I think Black Sharif and...
So if you had an artist you were managing now and a record label came through, what would make you want to sign on to the record label, or not even want to sign on the record label?
The question again?
If you were managing an artist, right, and a record label approaches you, what would make you maybe not want to be part of the record label?
Okay, it might depend on what's on the contract. What they are bringing, because at the end of the day, they must submit something to me that, okay, Hyper, we are coming for, or we want you to be part, we want you to take this direct. When I read, I go through the contract and I say, hey, Charlie, they want to do something times 10 of what I'm doing for my artists. Though I'm not out, I'll be part of it. Why not? I will embrace it. But when they come being dodgy and seeing the artists and the artist starts acting funny towards me that I've invested in him from scratch, there will be a problem.
Do you think, I asked this question somewhere last week, do you think we need international validation? Because again, I'm sure a lot of people watching this will be like, Hyper, I still don't agree with you. I mean, a whole Rick Ross, he's mentioned their names. That means he knows them. Maybe he's met them. And it's
Rick Ross, it was scripted to me. It was just really.
And yeah, your perspective.
I just laughed about it. But,
yeah, your perspective is very interesting. And I think one thing I'm getting from you is like, what I'm getting from you again is we should really value what we own.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay, but do you think we need that international validation? Like, when you work with an international artist, because Afrobeats is it right now.
Working with an international artist is not bad. It goes a long way in enhancing your brand. That one, no two ways about it. But the international act must also be on top of his or her game out there. Not just any international act who has not given us hit song for over like 5, 6, 10 years. And then he just mention your name and then you go gaga over it. No, like I don't see anything go with it. Yeah, these people have made their music, at least it has traveled to some extent and all that. So he's seeing it. I don't know how he saw them and all that, but yeah, he came to Africa and then he started mentioning some names.
Is it like you're so not impressed?
I'm not impressed.
I mean, a little bit.
It should have been in the States and then and I've done it. Yeah, for now I will say, oh, Charlie, the guy.
The world really is a global village right now.
Because I like some kind of acknowledgement and appreciations. I just walk over it. There are some appreciations when they come. But
you see somebody who takes you little drops of water, they make a mighty ocean. No. But do you think we're also ever going to get to the level where an African signs international artist?
An African signs international?
We'll never, because, you know, a lot of people don't know this, but I think Davido and DaBaby, the rapper, I think they had a very good relationship. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Davido, you support his music, you know, push him as an artist. So they have a good relationship. Do you think that's ever going to happen? Where Hyper signs somebody from Bronx, New York.
Amen.
Are we going to get the amen to that? Are we going to get there?
Unless we get something. Okay, anything can happen, you know. There are a lot of rich people in Africa. But they are not really into the entertainment aspect.
I think what I'm happy is the fact that now international artists really appreciate African artists. It might not seem like it right now, but I'm very, very sure, because in their sound you hear drums, you know, like you hear a lot of like African beats.
They're trying to, I mean, inculcate some
for Beyonce, you know, to work with Africans so much, you know. She said that was a love letter for her to work with Shatta Wale.
You see how...
So Shatta Wale is only wearing impressed.
No. Beyonce is on top of her game. Shatta Wale too was on top of his game.
So that when Hyper was impressed.
You see, it was all over the place,
I'm sure Kwesiata watches it like, oh, Hyper, come on. Like, come on.
We're good friends, but hey.
I feel you.
If you just put in more work and then probably a Drake shout out.
That's where okay.
Yeah, this is it.
See, Charlie, artists, we have a long way to go, man. If he's not president, we have a very, very long way to go. But again, you know, I always say we have these discussions because it's all about perspective, you know. The way you look at it influences the artists coming up. And what I love from what you're saying is now African artists need to do more. You know, we need to push more.
Oh, our artists are very, very good. If they should, I mean, put a lot into their craft and all that. They don't need validation from this international arts.
That's big, man. That's big. And now to our next story, there's an artist. He's called XLC. I don't really like to use the word up and coming, because what is up and coming? You know, someone's been working for years. Maybe they're not mainstream yet, but hey, it is what it is. So XLC recently said not too long ago, he feels like, just to paraphrase, he feels like artists or Ghanaian artists need support more so from bodies like Musica and Gamro. He's saying that artists need more support from bodies like Musica and Gamro. And we've been having these discussions like Musica and Gamro needs to, the body, so to speak, needs to set itself up well or better so. You know, what's your take on this, on this as a whole again?
Okay, so We live in a country where the mantra goes, each one for himself, God for us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this country, entertainment, like everybody is trying to do what is best for him or her. So along the line, when maybe some big man somewhere or some big company somewhere with cash sees your craft and they want to jump onto it and finance and help you out, yeah, you are good to go. But to sit down and expect Gamro or Musica,
Right.
even they themselves need an institution to manage them.
But bro, I always like to ask this because I always also like to look from the viewer's perspective. If there's an artist watching this, right, and what you're saying, I'm sure a lot of people agree, isn't it scary though that the body, which even if you don't depend on the body, you know, holds you down, so to speak, supports you, has to set itself up a bit more? Wouldn't that frighten artists?
Yeah, it's been there and nobody is doing anything about it. This is the country we live in. This is the country we live in.
Like that's the reality is what you're saying.
Things are not working. Things are not working at Gamro, the Musica, Cosga. Royalties don't come. And even when they come, like in about 6 months or 12 months, it's just some peanut, 200 CDs, 100 CDs, 500 CDs. That's even for the likes of Kwesiata, those boys. Man, what do you do with such money?
Do you think
putting a lot of work in your music?
Yeah. Do you think us not having that sense of unity in terms of a body is hindering us? Because the reason why I'm asking this is look at what Kanye West and Jay-Z did when Tidal was coming. They called so many artists. I think Usher, Madonna, like so many artists, John Legend and a few others. Alicia Keys, and Jay-Z and Kanye West brought them together and they said, okay, let's do this. Let's see how it goes. This is how we're going to put money in your pocket. Do you think us not having more of these conferences, again, and these bodies, is it hindering our music going forward?
Yeah, it plays a part in hindering the progress of the music industry. But sometimes too, you have the artists themselves to blame because, everybody want to be in his corner and do his thing. Like, they are fed up with the system. Oh, they call this one, Charlie, we need to do it. Charlie, these people, don't mind them. Then, you know, Nana Bemu.
But, again, it's not the artist's fault. Because Hyper, we're both sitting here, we're saying that, these bodies are not there, so do something for yourself. Right now, everyone is going to their corner, doing something for themselves. If you don't call me for a feature, I don't do it. If you don't perform, don't perform. So what's the way forward, Hyper? I mean, because you have so many events, and I'm sure you know there's certain artists who have feuds, who don't get along, they don't want to be in the same space. What's the way forward, man? Like, is there a way out of this?
For me, it will be like this, and for a long time. It will take somebody to God send. It will take somebody God send to come into Gamro, Cosga, and all that, and make sure to put things right. Like but for now the people there, I don't know. They are not doing anything for me.
So for the up and coming artists, I mean, what would you tell them?
For the up and coming artists, what I would tell them is that they should do their thing. Like they should write good music. They should. They should do they should hit the studio. There's social media now. Gone were the days when there was no social media. You have to go and sleep at a radio station or TV station just to get your music aired or something. But now you have social media. You create, at least you can enter into some of the few bloggers and plead with them. If they listen and the song is nice, I'll post it. And then, who knows? This person might see you. Oh, who is that guy? I need him for an interview. Your breakthrough is that, like, you take it from there. So just for now, don't think that there is some industry somewhere to help you in the country we live in. Unless maybe you go go to the US and all that. That's where you have structured system that will make you great.
I feel what you're saying, but also, Hyper, don't you feel like this also affects artists? Because again, what Black Sherif is going through, we're so happy to see his growth, but maybe he didn't have that knowledge. He didn't have a body. Because I always say, as an artist, the first thing like you want is to be heard. Everything aside, you just want to put your music out there
for you to be heard.
That's the fact. You're not thinking about contracts and record labels. So again, you see someone like Black Sherif. The guy is saying, I think he's 20 years old. A contract is put in front of him. He wants to be heard. An amazing talent who's doing so well. He has the support. And I always say, when someone is down, don't laugh at them. Learn from them, you know. And for him to be doing what he's doing with what he's going through is amazing. So again, on that side, wouldn't this affect artists, you know? Because someone will see talent and say, okay, let's see what we're going to do. But maybe the contract, again, this is nothing against his label, but it is what it is. It's happened. Isn't that also scary for the artists to do all on themselves?
It's scary when an artist has to take up managerial position, has to take up some managerial roles by himself.
And that's what we do.
Funding his own stuff and all that. It's very, very, like, that's not the best. That's not the best. But some people have the will to do it. When you have the will to do it, just do it. When you come out and it's being successful, management will be chasing you everywhere. So it's up to you to go into the contract, look at it very well. What am I gaining? Where am I losing? You know, then you just take it from there. But
it seems like these three guys really broke the mold. Again, their names are going to come up because of what they've done. Shatawale, Stonebwoy, and Sarkodie. Now, I don't know if they're necessarily signed into any record labels, but it looks like they've done it by themselves. When I say by themselves, they had teams. Let's not get it right. They had a fan base, but they knew they were on a mission, and they went for it, even in a time when social media wasn't as big. And look at their longevity. Can that happen right now? To have another Shatawale, to have another Sarkodie. When you see Sarkodie is working with Angel Town for the longest. Do you think that can happen right now?
It can't happen right now because there are still some good guys in the system. They are just not out yet, like the way Shatta them struggle way back and all that before they came out, and everybody, Shatta and his gang, like those that the about 4 or 5 people who are still around with him. You know, the struggle was like 10, 5 years. So I'm sure by now there's another recreation of that. Stonebwoy, Shatawale, Sack in the making. So it's about time. Like, it's just about time.
It is, man.
It's gonna happen. But for me, I'll just plead. I think Musica and Co, they have an election.
Let's plead with them.
Yo, please. Whoever wins the election, please, just go to America, study their system, bring it here.
Do we even need to go to America when all these avenues, like, we can see the things that happen there?
I don't know.
This is crazy. This is a big deal out to them because
I think in Ghana, mostly the people that can do the work are not being given the nod to do the work, and those that can't do the work are in
that's
position.
just fact,
and
right?
that's what is happening in the country. That's what.
But we have an instance where Honorable Michael Kweku, you know, Deputy Minister for Tourism, he's one of ours, and he's in there. So maybe,
you know, he's in a sector that he can't dictate to. Those bodies that manage our music. He can have a say, but he can't dictate to them what they should do. So being a leader, you need to take some decisions that everybody sit back and will be like, oh wow, he's doing. Look at the new IGP that came. He started showing working. Everybody started. Everybody started seeing results. So when you are doing the work, you don't need to talk. Your name will be out there. Hey, this guy is doing it. This guy is doing it. But for now, it's been long. Hadn't been this show, I wouldn't even know there's Musica or Cosga or Gambro anyway.
That's crazy.
Because they are not working.
I mean, he said it as blunt as he probably can. But anyways, guys, when we get to these conversations, please add your voice. That's the most important thing, you know. We're trying to be as objective as we can, even though everyone has their own individual opinions. And one thing I said, I think last week, is we should really have a conference. Five artists to represent artists, the musical bodies, and then the fans. It's going to be so crazy, you know.
They can do it, but
let's have the media there. Let's do it. Let's hash it out. Let's talk about it because
they can do it, but they won't.
That's why we need a Shatawale to just go on IG Live. You know, Shatta just needs to go on IG Live and do these videos and put them out. But anyways, we're going to see how it goes. We're going to continue again to have these conversations. Send us messages at MX24GH. Now to another story, which was very interesting and. Okay, so my producer came to. I didn't even know this story was out there, but apparently King Promise said Angelique Kudjo, and this story interests you. Winning the Grammy over Wizkid was whack. I don't know if
he used the word whack.
That's crazy to me because I'm trying to look at this story from 3 angles, right? Wizkid is Wizkid. I mean, for what he's done for African music, I'm his biggest fan, and I'm always going to be one of his biggest fans because for what he's done for us, it's crazy. It's incredible. Yeah. For the awards he's won, for the things he's done again. I've met him like twice. Very cool guy. The first time we were was kind of funny, but anyway, shout out to Wizkid. So there's Wizkid. He's working. He doesn't speak much. Then there's Angelique Kidjo. Legend. What can you say? If we're talking about people who represent Africa to the max, is Angelique Kidjo. Then there's Kim Promise, you know, another talent who's pushing Ghanaian music, African music. We have to appreciate him. He goes to Nigeria not too long ago, sold out for that space. Shout out to Coca. Coca, I know you're watching this. He goes to Nigeria and does what he does. And even let's add another angle to this. There's the Grammy Awards, where they give out awards not based on just popularity. I found out there was an artist who had over 200,000 followers on Instagram. He won a Grammy. Wow. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Wow. So these angles. Now, for what Kim Promise said, first of all, to say Angelique Kidjo not winning, because I also thought Essence was going to win. I don't know if everybody, I mean, I thought.
Yeah, everybody thought Wizkid was going to win
but
that category.
You can look at this from the angle of, okay, you didn't win it, maybe next year somebody else won it. What's your take on this in general?
So, yeah, when I saw the story, I was like, wow, Kim Promise said that. If he indeed said that, then that was just below the belt because Wizkid has a management, he has people, he has his fans. Though you can promise you are close to him, you shouldn't come out and blast an award scheme that's, Charlie, even when you compare all the awards or you combine all the awards in Africa, it won't match that award. Should Grammy nominate Kim Promise right now? I think there's going to be a brass band session in Nungwa and all that for Kim Promise because it's going to be an awesome feat. It's going to be it's going to be, I think it's going to be the apex of like that's going to be the pinnacle or the apex of his career to get a Grammy nomination. So when I saw the story, I'm like, no, Kim Promise didn't try on this one because we all know you are close to Wizkid and all that. Wizkid can voice that out himself. I don't think Wizkid will come out and say something like that in favor of Kim Promise. Like when maybe Kim Promise has been nominated for a major award, so, Wizkid would never do it. It would just be in his corner and then maybe talk to you back door, hey, bro, you deserved it, but it didn't happen. So I think the word was too harsh and then...
So with what King said about Angelique Kidjo, do you think it was the approach, the way he voiced it, that people are having a problem with?
I think to
use the word whack. It's very.
So you are damning the works of Angelique Kidjo. She has also worked very hard, and you don't know what goes into the processes that leads to one winning the prestigious Grammy. So you should just shush and then at least talk to your man back door. Oh, bro, you deserve this, but maybe better luck next time or something. But for you to come out and say unprintable words.
Say Angelique Kidjo.
Man.
No, winning an award is whack. Like,
and you know, Angelique Kidjo, when we were growing up, you just keep hearing Angelique Kidjo, but maybe you don't know much of her song, but the name has been there. And I think she's doing something that we don't know. But the people that matter knows. So you can just say your mind about it, but to use the word whack,
that was kind of harsh. Maybe it was in the heat at the moment. Do you think when these
But it shouldn't be heated for another artist. You also, let's say, you're also big. Like you're also, I mean, on top of your game now. So for you to say such words, no.
Do you think maybe an artist can be excused for such remarks, such mistakes? Because we're all human. We all make mistakes.
Sometimes emotions comes to play, and then you say some things, and later you say back and say...
Like JJ, when somebody is like, what I say it's whack. Say it's whack, man.
It's gonna be hurting. If she should see that from Kim Pom, maybe she's even planning to have a collabo with Promise and.
Because the thing is, we're also the same one saying we want Rocky Dawuni to win an award. And I'll put Angelique Kidjo and Rocky Dawuni probably in the same bracket because they represent Africa
and their
the
style of
music they make,
music,
their style of music,
and their style, the way they portray themselves.
So imagine say, hey, someone saying Rocky winning an award is whack.
We all thought Wizkid was going to win that category, but this award schemes, they know what they are doing. So
I don't. Probably he didn't mean anything bad, but again, in the heat of the moment, these are stuff we can learn from, and maybe he'll come to address it some more. But it should never be an attempt to attack another artist
because of an award.
And that's not even what we should do here, because once again, we're all human. Kim Promise is a human being, and we know he's going to do bigger things. So we have a couple of messages. This one is from Lewis. He said, please, LA, ask your guests, Hyper, what are we not doing as an industry? I'm assuming this is going back to other stuff. Like, if I was to ask you right now, because I always say the industry is a very big umbrella. The bloggers, part of the media, of course, the artists, the audience. If you were to pinpoint one or two things that was wrong with the industry in general, what is wrong with the industry? Is there something wrong with the industry? And what are we not doing right?
Okay, when you say the industry, where specifically do you mean? Is it the music?
I'm thinking he's saying music.
Music, okay. For music, I think, the structure itself, like, there's no library, you need, like, records of past music legends and all that to maybe add to your program and all that. You have to struggle on YouTube and stuff. There should be a setup, like, the setup itself is not there. It's not there. So they need to set up raw, hire a technician, IT technician to do a lot of, like, data analysis and all that. Like, all those things.
There's a lot to be done,
There's
right?
a lot to be done.
What do you think about people who say we don't hold to our own as much? In terms of example, Azonto, we didn't hold onto it as much. A lot of people are not happy that we did that. Fast forward, drill music comes up. People feel like we're not holding on to it. And I had a couple of DJs here. We spoke about this. What do you think about that? That we don't hold onto our own as much as we should?
I don't think Ghanaians don't hold their own. When it's nice, they will embrace it, but it dies off early.
Why?
I don't know. I'm yet to understand.
Wow, then there's something we need to talk about. Like, why though?
It dies early. I just don't know. The Ghanaians will hail you, and then within weeks or months, they just leave you down flat.
This is what I'm saying. We should case study Stoneboy, Shatawale, and Sarkodie. Let's go to University of Ghana. Let's case study these guys for what they've done for so long, because they're not necessarily doing Afro beats or drill music or rap. They do what they do, but they can touch these little things. But it seems like with everything else, with our music, and we're hoping that artists like Kwesi Arthur are going to have that longevity, like Black Sharif is going to have that longevity. Even not just the artists again, like bloggers like you, going to have that longevity, like presenters and the artists also. So we have to find that problem. Why we don't hold on to stuff as much as we should.
I think Shatta has the answers to that, so they should.
You should keep on doing more live videos. You should do more IG live videos, man. From Kwabena, he said, why is GH Hyper talking negative about the boys? What did he say was negative?
No, I didn't say anything negative.
Wait, he's gonna.
I was just saying my mind. What I feel. I said he shouldn't come to Africa and read something scripted to him and be mentioning names just for.
Okay, but listen to what Kwabena said. He said, a lot of people are the same people who say GH music is not up there, but here a national television, shading the squad. May God forgive you.
Hey.
Okay, that's a big deal. I mean, come on. I don't think. Okay, so
I just said my mind.
Yeah, let's just clear the air, because I'm going to be very honest. When I saw it, was big news for me.
Okay, for you.
Yeah. This is the way it's for you.
For you, yeah.
When I saw it, to see Rick Ross, mention these guys, and again, I think I saw Kwesi Arthur post it, Rick Ross post it. But you said it's not a big issue for you. Yeah. Not that it's bad.
It's not bad.
So please clear the air.
It's not bad. It's very cool for Rick Ross to, mention all these guys. Mention them, shout them out for their good works, their good music and all that. But I said Rick Ross is not on top of his game again. It's like he's a legend. Yeah. So he's a legendary shout out. And I take it as a normal thing. You get me?
Okay, but it's a step in the right direction.
It's good.
I'm trying to rephrase his words.
It's good to boost their confidence in the music industry.
Anyways, that's his take on it. But for some of us, it's a very big thing. For some of us, it's a very, very big thing. I think I've got another message. Kwabna again is saying, support your own regardless. So I think I should put you on Kwabna and then you guys will hash it out and talk about it. But anyways, like you said, or I always say, these stories are to get people's perspective. Because even with a story like that, I'm sure there's somebody watching who might agree with you. Yeah. And people like Kwabna, he disagrees with you, and he's going to disagree with some of the stuff we say here. But again, what is the right direction? That's why we're here to talk, because this might be the right direction, or this might be the right direction, but at least we're trying. Right?
We are trying.
Artists
because looking at an artist like Kelvin Boy, he was in a beam camp, and because of one or two issues, he has to leave the label. Somebody he looks up to, he draws inspiration from, and all that had to leave you in the middle of your career to go do your own thing because of one or two issues, and you're still on your grind. Charlie, the boys are really trying. They are really, really trying for themselves. Yeah. And if the music industry or the body set up to manage our music are doing their best, they are doing their best for these artists. Man,
because what someone told me?
We will be in the times 10 of this Nigerian guys.
Someone came to me and was like, yo, if some of our artists were from another country, and that's heartbreaking to hear.
Yeah.
Even though there might be some truth, it's like, you don't want to take our artists away from us.
We have a lot of good, talented artists out there. Charlie, but the system.
We're going to continue to push them as much as possible. Now, carrying on, part of the show, we look at artists and the music that they have, because we're trying our best to support as much as possible. So we look at not even always the biggest song out, but songs that are out there. And the song that came to mind is On God by Shatawale, which is making a lot of noise. I think 300,000 views in like 2 days or 24 hours or something. Yeah, on YouTube, and it's going up. Again, this guy's longevity. But what we're going to do, we're going to check out the music video. Okay. We're going to come back and tell us what you think. Enjoy.
Lashes, but I no cry. 10 years burial, but I no die. Take what's rightfully mine. Take what's rightfully mine. But that aside, you don't know me, you for cuckoo. I say this head bigger than your duku. Stubborn academy, we like to shoot too. One bullet, I say chale, it go make you poo poo. On a bicycle, so take your trailer. And I'll be famous like Mali and the Whalers. I know they kiss us, fuck all your favors. Nobody bigger than God, Jehovah. You know go fi show me nothing. Bring cross, I go bring my thoughts. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. If you don't know, you for ask, stop rushing. This city, the scene need brushing. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of the day. 20 million years, you know if you stop me. I am the news and I'll make you keep talking. How many years you want to plot me? I'm like the air, you know if you catch me. This fucking beats me, I play up. Make I take fuck off some sellouts. Them be hungry, brings me, I stay up. I take America, come fight me here now. So you know they say people love me. You know she say I live in luxury. We know all of you, you'll be hungry for this industry. You know go fi show me nothing. Bring cross, I go bring my thoughts. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of your day. If you don't know, you for ask, stop rushing. This city, the scene need brushing. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of your day. Sabotage, them try sabotage. I know be your puppy, don't give me God. Agenda, everyday agenda. $5,000 for just my cigar. All of you know be hustlers. You know get orthopedic, better change your mattress. Send who you want, send, I go back to them. Check my records, me I know the lose. I know be industry boy. I dey repeat, I know be industry boy. So anything with me I say, I know they watch TV or radio. I say fuck your games. You know go fi show me nothing. Bring cross, I go bring my thoughts. On God, me I promise, you go be the hour of your day. If you don't know, you for ask
So that's Shatta Wale. And obviously, saying over the hour of the day, the Duke on the head, reference to Coach Sheldon. Coach Sheldon said that's his best friend.
Yeah.
You know, but anyways, that's the Charlie. This guy, man, against all the odds. One thing I always say is you don't have to like someone, but appreciate somebody if they stand for and believe in something.
Yeah.
You know, the greatest men in history, you know, they stood for something. Some negative against human beings. But they stood for something. And you don't have to agree with it. But they stood for it. Not to say maybe it's even right, but they stood for it. And this guy always, he stands for his own. Now in this song, obviously, it's a reference to that. You can't pull him down. You know, he said you can't catch him. He's like, You know, he said, yeah, shout out to Jehovah.
Charlie,
you know,
Charlie.
What do you think about Shatta Wale, this song and everything he's done, man?
All right, so prior to this song, I think he had made a video dissing some people.
Yeah, I saw that.
They are trying to compare him to Black Sheriff and all that. So when he made that post and all that, the news everywhere was that, oh, he should, get away. He's trying to bring the boy down, but Black Sheriff is up and all that. So I think the next day, I saw him write on Facebook, and I quote, he said, "On God, the biggest song in the country, blah, blah, blah." So I'm like, hey, Shatta is there. That time to Black Sheriff's, Kwegu the Traveler was new and was making waves. So I opened the comment section. Oh, you this Black Sheriff is on top, like blah blah blah. So I said, what's this On God? And he kept pushing the song on his social media handles and all that. I'm like, this Shatta Wale song, okay, I'll try and listen. But I didn't get a chance to listen. So yesterday he went live on IG. Okay. So when I was busy, but something I need to just check what he's saying there. So I went there and then it was rhyming to the On God song. Wow, it was just awesome. So
you know,
I easily fell in love with the song, the lyrical composure of the song.
And like you said, all these things have led to the song doing so well, you know. But I've never thought, and I've never thought it's fair to compare a new artist to someone who's been in the game for so long. It's actually very detrimental to the new artist, because the legend is a legend. He's done what he's done, and you're going to compare him. I think fans should stop that. I don't think it's right. Again, on this show, we say stuff you might not agree with, but fans, it's not fair to the new artist.
Yeah, fans are fans. They would want to do things to, trigger you, but it's up to you.
That is going to do an IG live to trigger you. But anyways, that's On God. And us here, we're always going to support good content, good music, notwithstanding anything else that people are saying, because that's what it's about. You have to stand for something and fight for what you believe in. So we believe in artists that believe in themselves. So big up to Shatta Wale, his new song On God. Do you know when the GOG album is coming? I was going to ask Nana, but I haven't asked him. When does it drop? I was going to ask him.
But it's going to drop soon.
You guys have to drop it. But anyways, guys, carrying on. Today, I have an artist who is a friend I'm a very big fan of. A lot of people have been waiting for new music. Apparently, he's left his record label to a new record label. He's got some new stuff coming out. He goes by the name Twitch, and I think we have him via Zoom. Hello. Twitch.
Yo, my G, JC.
How you doing, man?
What's on, bro?
Yo, I saw this guy on a boat on Snapchat.
Wow.
He was chilling on the boat, taking a couple of selfies. And I'm like, Twitch, I haven't seen you for almost a year. Charlie, how you doing, man?
Charlie, normal living, bro. Normal living, Charlie.
Charlie, next time I have to be on that boat.
Inside plenty, so we for Goku and I bring small.
Bro, I saw a couple of ladies on that boat. I want to be on that boat next time. That's all I'm saying.
Next time I'm gonna link you. Next time I'm gonna make you know.
Nice one, Charlie. It's very good to have you on. We're super busy, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. But Charlie, how have you been? What have you been up to? Because the fans have.
Bro, I've been great. I've been alright. I've been surviving basically. But how have you been?
I've been
good.
Yeah, I've been good, man. You know, minding my business. Doing my best. And you've not released music for a while. You've not released music for a while.
Yeah, bro.
Why is that the case, man?
The thing is, I switched management, so that slowed me a bit because then I did try finding my left and right, like the new distributors and stuff. So we finally got one, and then we are ready to go again.
Okay, so when you say you switch up labels, you're not with Roundup again? Is that the case?
Nah, I'm not with Roundup again.
Oh, okay. And even being with them, what did it do before? Was it a distribution deal? How was it like with you and Ground Up?
It was basically like a management deal, because sometimes Ground Up, when they nurture the artist, and then the artist has not got a manager or anything of that sort, they can handle your management stuff, shoot videos for you as well. They basically want the artist to be bigger. So they handled me for some time, and to God be the glory, I need to continue the journey.
Yeah, and I'm hoping you guys still have a good relationship, man.
Oh, of course.
Nice one. So moving forward, we haven't heard from you for a while. Now I hear you're dropping new music, but I want to pick your brain on something. Now there's an artist called XOC, and he was saying that artists, especially up-and-coming ones, need more support from bodies like Musica and Gamro. Now you're fairly young, you've been in the industry for a while. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Adding your voice to such a thing.
Bro, me personally, if you really know me, I just stick to my thing. Like, I like being in my own lane, and then I just believe in connecting with the fans. The fans is my my outermost goal. And I really want to connect with the fans, so I don't really pay mind to the industry and stuff. Yes, I might be ignorant, but we still the learn. I'm sorry for being ignorant, but we are still new. We are not even all that old in the game, so we are still getting used to how the industry works.
Nice one. I like the way you answer that question. Now, moving on, tell us about new music, man, new content. That's why you're here today. And as a fan myself, bro, I've been waiting. I've been waiting, bro.
I appreciate, bro. Sorry for keeping you waiting, but the new one is finally out. It's titled Moko. It means somebody in Ghana, Moko.
Okay.
And then we dropped that, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, and how's it doing, man? How's it doing, my brother?
So far, so good. Those who have listened to it like it, and then I've been receiving. We started like an open verse challenge for the song, and then so far we've received more than like 20 videos from different artists, different talents from Ghana. So I feel like people really like the song initially, and then the fact that more people are using their time to record like an open verse challenge says enough for me. So I think so far so good. It's doing great.
Nice one. Now we do have to leave you, but what do you want to tell your fans? And are we getting a new project soon in terms of maybe an EP, an album? What's
I'm dropping an EP very soon, and then exclusive. I'm saying it on MX24. Big shouts to my nigga Jason. The EP title will be Misunderstood, and then it's coming out this year.
Nice one. What do you want to tell your fans quickly before you leave us? Quickly.
Big shouts to everybody who listen to Twitch Forever Music. I've been away for a while, but I haven't stopped recording. I live for music, and then there's more music and videos coming, so watch out.
Nice one. God bless you so much. Always going to support you. Appreciate
bless
everything
you
you
too,
do.
bro. Bless you too, bro.
We're going to sign out your music. I'm sure one day you're going to join me in the studio and we're going to talk some more. But right now, Twitch Moko Charlie, thank you, JH Hyper. Please tell wifey, say we take your time small. We take your time small. Yeah, but for all you shared on the topics we spoke about, I always say we're here to learn. Even for the artists that make mistakes, we learn from them. So Charlie, big up to you. I'm sure we're going to have him on here some more. Guys, have a very wonderful holiday. You going out tonight once again?
Yeah, sure. I'm in town.
This is Twitch Moko. I'm going to be here same time tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m.
Another guilty beat.